Welcome to the Elegant Adventure Sagas, brought to you by heat waves. Oh my god, we're having a horrible heat wave, and I'm in a crop.
Oh my god, this is nothing compared to Europe and Texas, Phoenix.
I don't know, man. It was 106 here yesterday. So I mean,
In
yeah, I
San
don't know if
Jose?
you, yeah. So I don't know about your. This is nothing, but
It topped
that
out at
was
80, 85 here.
Yeah, it was almost 75 here in Berkeley, so I feel you.
it's
Oh,
funny. We went
How do
and
you manage?
we went and saw Les Mis, and there I aimed your people for you. We went and saw Les Mis the other day in San Francisco, and it was 1,000,000 degrees here, and we got up there, and we all had to have like sweatshirts, and
Yeah.
it's microclimates are real. All right, so here we are. When we were last here, you guys left the Festival of the Jumbled Jester, right? Where Mysterio, your favorite magician, disappeared, Mr. Nick. You did a little investigating, bribed a couple of guards, and recovered a note, and pieced together that Nick had indeed been kidnapped, it seems. My mouse isn't responding. Had been kidnapped by the Black Cult of the Dragon, your good pals. You made your way to Lorth, to a little inn called the Wayward Spirit, given the clues. You traveled quite a ways. I mean, it was a long way, right? Oh, worth noting, Captain Smirts hooked you up with some horses and wagons. So you now are the proud owner of wagons. They're parked, literally parked, out back of the inn. So, if you wander back there, you will see your carts. So anyway, you made your way all the way to the Wayward Spirit Inn, where you did some noodling around, and met Madame Eudora Cheesefroth, right, who owns the inn. Can't really get a good read on her. She seemed a little bit of a curmudgeon, a little grumpy, like she was hiding something. Something wasn't quite there. But Delythe Cheesefroth, her daughter, waited on you, and eventually confided in you that the Black Cult are holding someone in the basement. You have been given the keys to some of the rooms which you explored. That's where you found your good pal, the ex-cultist and ex-alive Tabin, is a humbled, bloodied mess upstairs on the second story. Turns out that sending him ahead to let the Black Cult know that they had secured Nick, they didn't believe you. So he's gone. Moment of silence. Actually, I think this is a good chance to have a beverage. To Tabin. All right. So anyway, you've pieced a few things together. You got some good intel from Delythe, and she's not allowed in the cellar. People meet her in the cellar. People meet her on the way. The cook has occasionally went into the cellar. You've not talked to the stable master, but she did mention that he has some dealings with the Black Cult of the Dragon as well. When you were last here, the last thing that anyone said in game was Noodle, who said, "Hey, let's send Zippy downstairs invisible." So Zippy is invisible. And there you go. That brings us to now, at which point I will turn off this music. There we go. So that brings us to right now. So you guys are sitting around in the tavern. I'm going to unpause. The gentleman's agreement when I unpause is that you don't just move randomly all over the place. You still tell me. But if you guys want to move or want to do something, there's a little bit more freedom. So unpausing the game, and we are in.
Yeah.
So you're all sitting around the table. To the northeast of you is Delythe, as well as Madame Eudora. Eudora's sort of stinking eyeing you a little bit. Not sure what you're up to. Don't think she appreciated how long you talked to her daughter. But Skylar.
Hot, what can you say?
Yeah, I think she's. How old did she say she was? So, see if you want to unsay that in a second.
I was about to say.
But yeah, mine's
So,
still. Is yours still paused?
no, mine's unpaused. You guys are all unpaused, right?
Yes.
Mine's
Yes,
still
you're.
loading.
Oh, okay. So anyway, you're hanging tight. We have a light load tonight. Favia and Nick are not here. They're doing a play, but they are excited about next week. I'm hoping next week the whole gang will be here. We haven't all played together in quite a while. What with Nick being gone for like 70 months or something. And
Do we have them with us?
Yes. So Favia is to the south. So I'll ping her right next to her. There you go. And Nick is somewhere. Not telling you where.
Okay.
Who's playing Fabia?
I'll move her around. Well, but you guys will guide. It's just easier that way. I have found.
Okay.
Unless someone wants to control her, I'm happy to give you ownership.
I don't want the responsibility.
Anyone?
Well, I was gonna ask first before we decide to do anything. Something just occurred to me. Does somebody have a disguise self spell?
I believe Nick does.
Yeah, I was going to say. I think that sounds like some Nick business, but I don't know them. Hey, Steven, you might have to just hit Command R to refresh it.
Okay.
You can also hit escape, and it should bring up a menu that asks if you want to refresh.
So I was wondering, what if we the next time that that Delith?
Mm-hmm.
How's it pronounced?
Delight.
Delith.
Yeah.
Okay.
As in MC Light from the 80s and 90s. Anyone?
Okay.
MC Light action? Moni Love? Come on.
Grooves in high.
Is that MC Light?
No, it's Delith.
Oh, Delight. Oh, there you go. All right. So what were you asking?
Well, I'm not asking you. I'm asking my the rest of my team. What if we disguised someone as Delith? Would that give us an in, or probably not? Would it? I don't know. I'm just tossing that out there.
Just a gentle reminder that she did mention that she's not allowed in the cellar. If that's what you're trying to get into. But you can give it a shot.
Or we could just see if we could find some sleeping potions or something like that. No, I don't think those exist.
What do we know about the cellar? We figured out last time just has one way in and out, right?
Yes.
Yep. That's what you were told.
We know of anyway.
I feel like it's going to be kind of hard to come up with any stealth plan here. Are there any windows at all or anything?
Are you asking Delight or are you asking me? Because as you're talking, she swings by.
Yeah, I was about
with
to
your
say,
drink with your drinks. And she's like, I don't know if my voices work, but we'll give it a shot.
All right, so here's your drinks. I believe there was ales and some food, random food bits, cheese, meats, gristle. Only the best here at the Wayward Inn.
Is there any way to peek into the area down there? I'm really curious.
I suppose if you carefully opened the door, you could peek, but what are you trying to know? I mean, there's no... Well, let me be clear. You can go down to the cellar, and there's absolutely no doors to go down to the cellar, but there's a little staging area. And in that staging area, sort of the width of the entire cellar, there's a single door that will lead into the deeper, the larger part of the cellar where we store our wines and our goods, and from what I can tell, our cultists.
So are you allowed in the staging area?
No, I'm not allowed to go down the stairs.
Do they usually have guards in the staging area?
No, but one footstep onto those old creaky boards, and they meet me on the way up. So, and I'm
Gotcha.
to be honest with you, I've been avoiding the cellar. I'm quite happy to not go down there. I don't want to see what's happening down
That's
there.
fair.
I hear the screams through the floor. I'm fine.
Does
You know,
it
I
sound
have-
like a man?
It sounds like a wiry man. I wouldn't say it's a manly man, but it sounds of the male persuasion. Yes.
We don't know for a fact that our friend is actually down there. But anyway,
Yeah, I have not seen what the person down there looks like.
okay, thank you.
Do we want to just
Alright.
quietly?
If there's anything else, I'll be on my way then. If you don't need anything.
I have, by the way, I have like psionic abilities if I need to move things from across the room. So I don't know if we can think of anything about that.
I can do silence down there.
Oh, that'd be good. Hey, what's the white thing? It looks like a person's face is like pulsing.
Yeah, I don't know what those are.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about that too. It looks like somebody has like a hidden effect or something. I don't know.
It's
I mean,
like
is it
I'm
to that-
standing basically. I'm standing right next to it.
Oh, that's a little zippy. It's invisible.
Oh, okay, that's new.
Look, Spider Gwen had joined the party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. So so we think he's upstairs. Where's the downstairs?
I think it's those stairs straight ahead. I think those are downstairs.
Oh, there's
No,
downstairs.
those are upstairs. She mentioned that there's two doors. This was from last session. She mentioned there's two doors into a back room, a storage area, and one is right here behind the bar, right? And the other is right here.
Well, let's go in behind the bar. Maybe you can do this. Cone
She
of
may
silence.
not let us behind the bar, by the
Hey,
way.
hey! We don't go behind the bar. We don't go behind my bar. What do you think you're doing?
Sorry. Let me get out of there.
No worries. I'm sure you're just confused. If you're looking for the bathroom, it's out back. It looks like a tree.
Oh yeah. Thank you for being so patient with us.
I can't believe I talked all that time with that other voice on. But yeah, that was Madam, I almost said Madam Friona. Oh, Madam Friona.
Cheese froth.
Cheese froth. Yeah, Madam Cheese Froth isn't really gonna cotton to you going into her storage area behind her counter.
Could we go through the other door though? They go to the same place, right?
You could try.
Hmm.
Do I need to like distract her or anything, or do you want to
Oh.
just try it?
Well, you could
Yeah, I
either
was gonna
stealth
say-
it, or someone could engage her in conversation. But yeah, she can see. I'm just clicking her. Yeah, she can see the door from where she's at. And now she's a little bit alert, right? Because someone was beelining towards her storage room.
Sorry. I thought she was a friendly.
Well, she is a friendly, but this is her inn, and she probably doesn't want you, in private areas. Like if you were to go to the Cheesecake Factory, they frown upon you going into their kitchen.
Also, just so the inn owner does not know that we're kind of discussing stuff with her daughter. Or
Right,
that
you
we
guys
have
have-
any interest in like going down into the cellar.
Yeah, you've been pretty stealthy about it.
Should we try just explaining to her that we understand she has a rat problem in the basement and we are exterminators?
So I like
Okay.
that.
I think it's. I mean,
Okay, what outcome are you
worth
after?
a try.
Basically just to like wink, wink, let her know that we're here to kill all the BCOD dorks, and then
So you want to
So-
persuade her? You want to persuade her to let you go down? Who's going to do the persuading? Who's going to have this conversation?
Let's see what do you need to do that?
I should.
It's probably
I think that's-
charisma.
yeah, I think that's a Bing thing.
Yeah, I can probably give that a try.
Wait, aren't you
I
super
like the way-
charismatic? Aren't you the hot
I've-
charismatic?
I've got a 20.
Yeah, I think Bing still out charismas me.
Yeah, I don't look as good, just gonna be honest there. But people tend to believe what I say, I think.
Let's do it.
But
Maybe
I like the
maybe
way you put that.
maybe Karen
right.
and I can go over by the door. And
Well,
just
don't move, or she's gonna like any movement that you guys do
Yeah,
is
don't-
real.
don't-
Like,
Yeah, let me talk first.
All right.
yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there, like because free move is on, and you guys are accountable for whatever moves you guys make.
So I'm going to approach the error token collide.
Looks like you ran into the bar.
Interestingly, I can't actually see the bar itself. It's kind of shaded for me.
Oh, interesting.
Um,
Well,
I don't know how important it is.
Well, you know what? I will do something for you because I'm a good guy. How's that?
Hey, cool. All right, let's go like there.
All right. So that's what you want to talk, and
So I, order some more food, kind of, extravagant, some of her finest
Ooh, I do
snacks.
appreciate when you order my finest ales.
Yes.
Thank,
So this is a wonderful place. Say
thank you.
if
I've been in a family for years, and I inherited it from my mom, who inherited it from her mom. We're a very proud matriarchal, series of owners.
excellent, girl boss, am I right?
Amen to that.
Sorry. So yeah, so much in the way that Cliff kind of explained, I'm going to use the I think we're aware that there's a rat problem downstairs. We want to solve it for you.
So you're trying to persuade me to do something, huh?
Yeah.
Something should have
us
popped up on your screen.
to. What do you say we? So
Oh,
that's
21.
21.
So you heard I have a rat problem, huh?
Yeah, and we specialize in exterminating rats.
And what would that cost me? Because if you fail, it's going to cost me an awful lot.
Well, it's not going to cost you anything. We have an interest in this as well. All I really require is unimpeded access, and you don't have to. You can pretend that you weren't aware of it.
Well, I do have something to do in the kitchen, but let
Okay,
me
well,
tell
that's-
you, because you're a very persuasive gentleman, Mr. What's your name?
Bing, Cyrus Bing.
Well, you've met me. I'm Madame Eudora Cheese Froth. As I mentioned, I own this place. So these rats showed up a couple of days ago, and let's just say that they brought some of their own cheese into the basement, into the cellar. So what you should know is, there's a good number of rats, somewhere between, I don't know, from what I can tell, 5 to 7 rats. And they bought some friends who sound a little bit larger than themselves, but
Oh
I've
my.
not seen them. I've just heard some horrific giant rat sounds coming from the basement. So you do you.
I thank you for that. That's very helpful. I appreciate that.
Just know that in the holding area, from the few times that I've made my way downstairs, there's usually at least one person guarding in the little foyer area. So, and it's a bit
Excellent.
dark. So just be careful though. If you don't need anything else though, I've got to go talk to Grom Ironpot, my chef, about some scones in the oven.
Many thanks. I'm looking forward to those scones.
Well, when you've taken care of the rats, come find me, and maybe we'll hook you up with something here at the end.
Ooh, nice job.
Very well.
All right. So you
Thank
see,
you.
Fiona's going to head out back to the kitchen. And you see her disappear. And so she's now blissfully unaware in the kitchen. And you have full run of both doors. You see Deliath, Deliath is going to sort of head to the larger room to the right. And she sort of gives you a very appreciative smile and a wink on her way through.
She needs
Nice
to
job.
work on her spy craft.
All right, so I'm going to give you guys. You have free movement. Move within your normal realm or your normal movement. Don't go down the stairs. Well, you can until I let you anyway. But once you get to where you want to be, I'm going to need to know your plan.
Yeah, we take the door behind the bar.
Yeah, and I think Noodle. I think Zippy would sort of at least head to the staging area. Fabia is going to head to the staging area. Noodles, I think, going to head to the little storage area as well. But I think you guys can open the door, Skylar, if you want. But I think Noodle's going to sort of be the last in for whatever you guys do.
That's fair.
And the rest of you do your damage. You do what you want to do.
So, is it completely dark in there?
Yeah, the storage area is unlit.
But I see little Zippy already in there. Is there anyone in there or no?
Zippy, everybody's in there other than you. And yeah, this is an empty area. Now, I will say, if you guys, it is a stone floor, so you can move around. There's an inn. There's the natural ambient noise. If as soon as you hit the stairs, as she mentioned, like when as the daughter mentioned, once she started going down the stairs, someone would come up. So that's why I'm saying before you go any further, once you guys are into sort of like this area, I'm going to turn off free movement. And as soon as you guys say you're good to go, I'm going to turn off movement just so no one inadvertently does something that's going to have consequences.
Do we want to bait some of them to come, and then I was kind of thinking, I don't know if the space will work, but if we get silence, what's happening at the top of the stairs, but we still need to be able to make noise at the bottom of the stairs to bait people up.
I'm going to channel, because I have to pseudo play their characters, Noodle and Fabia. I think Noodle would remind you that she suggested sending the invisible Zippy downstairs to get a lay of the land, and that might be your first look into that area.
Do we think that Zippy will be able to navigate those stairs without making noise?
Won't be able to fly down, but will probably, being a smaller creature, and the stairs, it looks like, are, I guess I said wood earlier, so I should stick to that, but they're actually stone. So let's rewind. Let's redo time. When she steps on the stone stairs, she hears, they can hear the dust and the rubble grind under the grit under her feet, as opposed to the wood, which would make sense. So yeah, I think Zippy. What's Zippy's stealth? Yeah, so Zippy. So in case you don't know, he has a +5 on stealth.
Oh, all right.
So he's a pretty stealthy little dude. And Skylar, he's standing behind you, invisible, and you hear him whisper into your ear, "Have you considered following Satan?"
All the time. All the time. All right, why don't you see who's downstairs?
All right, does someone want to control Zippy in this scenario?
Well, if you want to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Give me 1 second. Let me
I feel like Zippy's basically like a drone. We just need the Zippy remote.
Yes.
Let's see here. Wait, you say it was it who's going to be controlling Zippy? Karen?
I'll do it.
Cliff.
Yeah.
All right, configure ownership. Yeah. For today, remind me to turn this off. Actually, we'll do it next time. Owner. Save changes. You now own Zippy. So you're going to head downstairs, right?
Yeah.
All right. So there'll be one stealth check on the way down. Let me bring you to the next level. Give me 1 second. And This should work. Let's see here. Hold to scene. I just learned that I can do this. So I have one of you on one scene and the rest of you on another scene. And let me bring the character in, the Zipmeister. And you now should have the token, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So you're at the top. Move where you want to move, move where you want to move, and then we'll roll a stealth check. And for the rest of you, this is theater of the mind. You don't know any of this.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just mute until you.
I trust you. Unless you guys want to mute yourself, that's fine. We should probably come up with a party agreement like trust or, you know, I think if it was some serious stuff like we did with Nick, then I would ask you guys to like take off your headphones or something. But
All
I think for these little micro moments, we're okay.
Okay.
Let's see. So you're right there. So I need you to roll a stealth check. So let me do a contested roll for you. Give me 1 second. Oh crap. I don't know how to do this with them because it's not a real character. So roll a stealth, and you only have to beat a 10. It's basically like the zippy fall down, go boom. Yeah, so you make it to that point, no problemo, right? And here we go. So guarding a heavy door on the south wall is a formidable figure, an elite cultist draped in the dark hues of the black cult of the dragon. His attention is fixed on the door. He guards. Oh, let me give you guys this. Show the player's image. Boom. His attention is fixed on the door he guards. His posture is rigid and alert. His face is stern with sharp eyes that glint in the scarce light, missing nothing. The hilt of a sword peeks from beneath his dark cloak, and the arcanic symbol of the black cult glimmers menacingly on his breastplate. To the west, which you can't completely see, but I've already given you, the shadows sort of deepen there. From that veiled corner, unsettling sounds fill the air. They're indistinct, somewhere between a low, barely audible muttering and an eerie shifting. The noises are punctuated by the occasional scrape and muffled thump, which only adds to the tense anticipation that hangs in the cool cellar air. The foyer serves as a chilling threshold, brimming with unease, setting the stage for whatever waits beyond the guarded door within the darkened western shadow. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so you're down there. You clearly see this cultist, and it is wearing some red robes. So it looks a little more badass than some of the acolytes you guys have run into.
So we've got one dude. Do we want to do the silence thing down here and jump him and try to like gank him before we crack open the door?
That's a good idea.
And then we can
Well,
just do.
So hold on, let's be clear because you don't usually run Zippy. So you're now kind of also controlling Fabia. So Zippy is telling like Fabia knows this and she's communicating it. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to make you in charge of Fabia now, so you get that as well.
Okay.
But we do the silence thing, and then just make sure Fabia tells Zippy psychically that that's going to happen.
Yeah, that's probably like unless there's some way of drawing him out. We may as well just silence there and pummel him up good.
Noodle mentions that when footsteps are heard on the stairs, the cultist tends to go check things out.
I wonder too if we all stand like here. Can I free move to here, Thomas?
I have to hold on. I got to go look at that scene that you're on. I'm on a different scene.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
go
a
ahead.
good point. If we start coming down the stairs, he's gonna come at us. But I don't know. Like we could just like throw a rock down the stairs and let him come up. I think we can do it at the top.
I mean,
What if
should
we all stand on the stairs so he can't see us when he comes up, and then we just
should we have Nick disguise himself as Delythe and at least
Nick
kind
is
of like,
Nick isn't with you.
I know I'm talking to Favia.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
What if would that help at all? Like to basically see if we can kind of draw him upstairs, or no, or is it just pointless? Should we just silence him and
draw him up?
I think, yeah, I think if he's like the person who's been policing the stairs, then it should be easy to pull him up separately. That's my guess, is that if we make noise on the stairs, he's the only one that's going to come up.
Okay. So, where's Nick?
So I think Nick is past. So down here, this is.
Wait, when you say here, can you ping somewhere? Because I can't see nothing.
No. So you can't ping anything.
Yeah, this
because
is what Lil Zippy's saying through Favia. Yeah.
So I can't see. I can't see any of that. So Favia, what's
no?
So Favia is telling you that Little Zippy is saying that there's one guard next to a door. So there's basically a little landing at the bottom of the stairs, and a space that's maybe I don't know, 15 by 15 or so, 15 by 10, something like that. And it's just this one sole guard next to a closed door. And so I think if we can get that one guy up the stairs, the door will still be closed. So
okay. So I would think that somebody disguised as either the innkeeper or Delythe would probably arouse the least suspicion and make him more likely to come up and warn us or warn Delythe about coming down instead of alerting everyone else. Do you guys agree, or is that just being too? Is that just being too complicated? Plan B is just cast a silence down there and clobber the guy.
Yeah, I think we could pull him up by making some noise. I'm not sure if it matters too much whether he thinks it's a benign noise or not. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And also, you can save your silence spell for maybe after we beat him, because there's 5 more at least. But,
yeah, actually, that's a good point. If we can get him to come up the stairs, we might be able to murder him quickly enough that we don't raise enough sound through the closed door below.
Okay, let's try it.
Yeah.
So we should stand over here and then have our arrows ready, to hit him.
Can I light a torch?
Oh yeah, I forget you can't see shit.
I can't see anything.
Yeah. Why don't you?
Or I don't know if darkness is a good thing for you guys.
I think darkness is a good thing. We can see him.
All right, so I'll just kind of stay put then.
Is there any temporary night vision thing?
I think we can kill him. We got him.
All right. Little Zippy's gonna go back up the stairs.
All right, so let me pull you back up. Give me one moment. Here, and I go back here, and I say,
Tom's being so quiet right now about this whole situation that I feel like this is going to go terribly wrong.
Yeah, he's just going to let us put the noose around our necks and
he's basically
walk off.
Hey, Clips and Noodle, why don't we get back from the stairs so we can
So are you back up?
Jump on him or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Zippy's back up, right? That's what you wanted him. So he's back at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
Correcto.
All right, there we go. So can someone so I purposely just let you guys do your thing.
Yeah, let's get in murder position.
So let me put a free move on. And you should be good to go.
Or you can't move.
No, you guys should have free movement, right?
Get in murder position, guys.
How do I switch back to Karen?
Just click her, I think.
But I can't see her. I'm still in the basement scene, or the.
Oh,
Where is it?
hold on. Pull to the scene. Are you there now?
Yeah, I'm back.
I pulled the wrong person. I guess I pulled Fabia.
All right. I wonder if that dude can see in the dark.
Which dude is that?
The dude downstairs.
You'd have to ask him. So your plan is your plan is to throw something down the stairs and draw his attention, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's doing this?
I guess little Zippy can, and then little Zippy can just like hover back over behind me. By the way, yeah, where do we want to get to fight him? I think
So
like,
saying
Noodle-
he's got to climb up the stairs. So when his head comes out, he would just like hit him with some arrows, or Karen could just jump on him.
Oh yeah, the rail around the stairs, is that like a low rail or like a high rail? It's not like a floor to ceiling kind of thing, right?
It looks
No,
like
it's
a low rail.
it's a wall. It's a wall that comes down, and you go down the stairs, so they can't see you until you come off the stairway.
Oh, okay. So you
Oh,
can't.
I thought this was. Open
That's why you
air.
couldn't. Yeah, that's why you couldn't see the cultist until you got literally down the stairs.
Okay, so if you couldn't stand here and see somebody coming up the stairs.
Oh no, you couldn't do that. I don't
Okay,
think.
that's-
Let me wait. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I didn't engineer this wrong. Hold on. Oh no, yeah, you could. Yeah, it's just an open area. Sorry, Skylar. I was using you. That's why I accidentally moved you. No, so
Oh,
yeah,
right.
you can.
Jump
It's like a
over.
little. It's like a little railing, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about downstairs. It's the wall as you go down the stairs.
No. Yeah. So when he's coming up the stairs, we can just jump over the railing right behind him and hit him.
Yeah, right about here. If he comes up the
Yeah,
stairs,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. That's why I said like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So honestly, we just stand here, and when he comes up the stairs, we just Karen, why don't you just jump over behind him, blocking his path?
Yeah, basically when he gets here, if I don't know, I think the main thing is that he gets like to at least like halfway up before he sees us. So
Cool.
Okay, so
All
so
right.
you're just tell me when you're gonna throw something, and then I'll go from there.
Can we move Noodle back over here
Yeah.
Absolutely.
out of the fray?
She moves out. She's like, I am happy to not be within the line of sight.
And then Cyrus, I don't know where you want to stand for the melee.
I can't see anything, so
I think he's fine there.
You're pretty okay where you are.
You can light it. You can have a lantern, don't you?
No,
well,
no,
yeah,
no.
but I'm not going to, because I think they want it to be dark, at least for the start. I will get ready to light a torch once I hear. Or actually, do you guys want me to silence things or no?
Save it.
this once. I think that was a good idea.
Right.
This
Let's
I
make
think
a noise with
Save
the
it.
others.
Okay.
there was so the guy below. I have a feeling will bring a torch because I think he's human. Is there any way to extinguish a torch that somebody else is holding?
That someone like they can extinguish the. Well, actually, you'd have to bang it, and torches are torches. You have to like dip it in some water or something.
Yeah, that would be pretty
But-
hard. Okay, never mind.
I mean, you
I
guys
could-
do have pouches of water, so you could douse it, but that's going to be a bit of a.
Yeah, it's
that'll
not
be a
gonna
that'll be a
like
whole
an
action.
instant thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's turn this into a big practical joke. We just dump
Yeah.
a bucket of water on him when he comes up the stairs.
Oh wow! Can you guys do like a paint can and some like Hot Wheels cars at the bottom of the stairs?
Burn.
Are we ready?
Let's do
All right.
it.
Sure.
All right. So tell me when you do it.
So
Make it-
little Zippy is gonna just like knock on the stairs.
Okay.
Little Zippy's gonna fake like somebody walking.
All right. So what little Zippy sees is he sees after a few minutes, not in a hurry, but just sort of slowly this cultist in red robes comes, looks up the stairs, and has a sort of intense, like very much like he's concentrating look in his eyes, but he doesn't see anything. So he walks away.
Will Zippy make some more noise? Like he kind of backs up and then just like bangs a little bit more.
All right. So the cultist. Let's let the dice decide this. Yeah, and I even let you guys see it. So it's a 2. So this cultist has a job to do. From what little Zippy can tell, like he checks out to make sure that there's nothing, going on with the stairs. His guard's up now, but he's got something else going on. He doesn't see anyone. He just assumes it's some tavern noise. Maybe someone was in the storeroom getting something, and an apple rolled out of a crate. Who knows? But he sees no reason to be alarmed, and there's nothing so important that he's going to come up the stairs. I think Zippy. What's Zippy's intuition? All right, can you roll insight for me since you're controlling Zippy? Or I can do you want me to do a fancy roll for you? Oh, I can't. Yeah. Zippy's not a real character. You usually have to use a character sheet. So can you do an insight check?
Trying to figure out if I can oh yeah, here's Zippy. Dang it. I can't click to select Zippy while Zippy's invisible, I think. Or something. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna do this new thing. It's the honor system. Okay, hold on 1 second. Because Zippy was also on 2 levels at once. You go back to the ground. And Zippy is now... He's still invisible by all intents and purposes, but you should be able to see him now and do stuff, right?
All right. What am I rolling? Insight?
Insight.
Ooh.
Yeah. So Zippy, being invisible, getting a good look now twice at this cultist, shares with you guys that this cultist isn't going to probably come up these stairs. This cultist has a job to do. He's a senior looking cultist. There's an intensity on his face that there's more than him just standing by a door. And that's, I think, even with the 23, I think that's about all little Zippy's going to be able to gather from this moment. Basically, short of someone going, showing themselves or giving him a reason to come up, he's probably not going to come up. And for the 23, I'll say, he's not an idiot, so he may not come up alone. So you may be drawing a bunch of people into the tavern, which I don't think Madame Cheesefroth would be pleased with, but you do with that information.
How about this? What if we, how there's those barrels at the end? What if we open one of the barrels and spill it down? So it's not a threat, but it's an annoyance that he might want to investigate.
I feel like I was kind of thinking, so I was thinking dumber, which is what if Zippy made Scooby-Doo ghost noises? I feel like there's got to be something that will get this guy up here.
Yeah. What ghost noises might seem like an enemy. This is more if someone makes a mess in your basement, and it's almost if there's a leak in the apartment above you, water's coming through, you don't I'm gonna freaking it's a monster. You just go up and say why are you running the bath? So
yeah, I like it.
All right, can we do that, Thomas? We'll take one of the barrels and crack it open and start streaming down the liquid down the stairs.
Okay. So you guys, are you just using your sword? Give me a little bit of this descriptor on what's going on.
Or something?
No, these are barrels. Yeah, so they're corked. These are old timey barrels. So you're gonna pop one. So the cultist downstairs, heard a couple of sounds and here's a bit of a, not a crash, but here's a barrel moving around and someone's slamming a cork of some sort, right? Yeah, so you can describe it to me because I need to literally know how you're doing this.
So yeah, I can try. So I go take the barrel, and I lift it gently, put it down at the top of the stairs, on its side, and pop the cork open and let it.
How do you pop the cork open?
Down. What?
How do you pop the cork open?
My hand.
So just you're gonna work it with your hand. So it's gonna require a little bit more than that because this thing otherwise it would just fall out. So this has to it's under fermented pressure, right? Like these are casks. So typically they do these things with some sort of
alcohol? Is it beer or alcohol?
These are it's a mix of wine and ale, and I'll let you choose which one you grabbed.
So I choose wine because wine isn't under pressure, so it won't be a huge pop. It'll just come out and start coming out.
Okay, so he hears this barrel sort of roll up towards the stairs, and he hears a not a loud crash, but he hears a right, and a few moments later, you said ale, wine. This red liquid, that's gathered dust in bits of this and that's around the stairs. Sort of starts to sort of make its way down like a slinky on the stairs and starts to pool up at the bottom of the stairs. And you hear, in a menacing voice,
"Is everything okay up there?
Damn it.
Do I need to send assistance? Hello? Is anyone up there?
With a voice.
A lot of wine down here. There's a lot of wine.
I spilled the wine. Come and help me. I need help.
Yeah, there's plenty of people to help you with your wine mistake. Talk to Madam Cheese Froth. I'm sure she could hook you up.
Do you need help cleaning it up downstairs? Is it a mess down there?
Yeah, it's quite a mess, but we'll take care of it on our end. I wouldn't recommend you come down. Wouldn't be in your best interest.
Do you have a mop? Do you need a mop?
I'm tiring of this conversation. You take care of what you need to take care of, and I'm going to go back to my business.
Oh, shit. All right. Karen's just about to just go down there and start swinging.
So look, I think the Cliff's Notes version of this, no pun intended, is that this isn't some alkalite schmo. This isn't a tabin that's easily persuaded. This is probably a pretty senior person. Unless there's something very specific and very critical that's going to bring him upstairs, he's not going to be toyed with. Right? He's whatever he's dealing with down there is more important than whatever you've got going on upstairs. And I would imagine that sort of intuitively you would know that there's probably some serious ramifications for leaving your post and fucking some things up. So there you are. By the way, bravo on these schemes. These were pretty clever. Based on the last session, I thought you guys would just run down the stairs like Leroy Jenkins style. But I appreciate the stealthiness.
I got one more idea, Cliff.
All right.
I'm going to go down with the mop. I'm going to get to just about here and see if he comes up closer to me, and then you can jump on him. From behind.
I'm thinking that if we could see a silhouette at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, Tom. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna top of the stairs and start heading down. I'm gonna go to about here.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah, don't go down yet. I'm looking at something real quick.
I won't. And then Cliff, you want to go here and get ready to jump on him?
All right, so you're going about how many stairs down? Can you give me a count?
I'm gonna go here to the second.
I don't know what. Are you
Are
you pinging? I don't see anything. Are you holding your mouse down and pinging? Or are you just waving a pointer?
Yeah. How do I ping again?
Just long click on the desk. There it is. Okay.
And I'm gonna be talking like, hey, I'm so sorry. I gotta clean it up at least halfway down. I gotta clean up this wine.
All right. So and your goal being that he comes back to the bottom of the stairs, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, if we could just get him to here, I feel like I can jump on him.
All right. So move your character into place because you're not trying to be stealthy, right? All right. I'll move you. I'll do you a shift move for you. So you take if you hold shift down, you can move between squares like that. All right. So you're wearing armor.
Yeah, but I'm very stealthy.
You were not being stealthy. I asked if you were being stealthy. You said you were.
I got that special armor though, so it's not ching ching ching. It's just walk walk walk.
Wait. That's what I was looking for. Where is your armor here? Let's see.
I've got remember I switched out my armor for the it's the gauntlets of ogre power and the dragon guard.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gauntlets of power. Traveler's clothes. Yeah, I just don't see your armor. I don't know why I can't. Oh wait, hold on.
It's the dragon guard.
Oh, dragon guard. Okay, let me look at the attributes.
It's
Plus
supposed
one.
to be like, it's not like a chainmail. It's not a heavy armor.
Yeah, so it's light armor, so it's still armor. It's not silent.
No, but it's not the normal armor I used to have, which was.
Yeah, you're not wearing chainmail, but you're still wearing armor, right? You're not wearing like leather or cloth. And I specifically asked if you were doing so. Like, it doesn't grant you. I thought maybe it granted you some sort of bonus on stealthiness.
Oh no.
And it's 20 pounds, right? It's 20 pounds of armor, so it's not like it's a light summer jacket. So anyway, regardless, you see the cultist at the bottom of the stairs, and he looks up, and he now sees this dude in armor with a sword, not a mop, standing on the stairway.
Karen, jump!
You don't see him. He's not rushing up the stairs. He's not an idiot. So he just walked to the bottom of the stairs again. So he sees Skylar. Now it is dark and there's in silhouette. He's not making out everything, but he can sort of see the silhouette of Skylar.
Okay, but does he know I have armor?
Well, hold on, I need to make sure. Yeah, he should. I want to make sure that he has dark vision. Hold on.
If he has night vision, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so does he have dark vision? Vision. He has basic vision. So he sees, just from the ambient light, just your silhouette. So you win this round, mister.
I got the mop here. I'm going to clean up halfway downstairs. And I'm kind of making a little bit of cleaning up commotion. Does he come up, Thomas?
That does not look like a mop from where I stand.
It's a rag mop. It's in my hand. Here, and I start squatting down and start cleaning up so you hear sopping noises.
Well, it seems you have this under control. Do not come down any further.
Here, and I throw the rag at him. I say, "You clean up the bottom," and I hit him right like halfway up the stairs, so he can barely reach the rag.
Don't toy with me, peasant. I will end you.
I'm
You have no words, huh?
Helping. You smell like duty.
Exactly. You're a hired hand.
Why don't you come up here and say that to me, buddy? Slop, slop, slop. Clean, clean, clean.
I've got nothing to prove to you. I suggest you don't come down the stairs any farther.
What are you gonna do about it?
So I think your normal insight. Let me look at you. You're not a moron, right?
I feel like that was a question for the whole party.
Yeah, you are. Your intelligence is only 9, so you're not the brightest person. But I think even with a 9, you've realized that the next thing that's going to come up the stairs is probably not him, but some projectile.
All right. Is it time to silence bomb down there and then just
Now he is at the bottom of the stairs. Like, he's not left yet.
I think you should jump down and surprise him.
Surprise!
Yeah, you're not going to, just so you know, you're not going to surprise him. Like, you guys have messed with him to the point where he's like on guard.
You're saying he's ready for a big half-orc lady to come down from over
No,
his head?
no one's ready for a big half-orc lady to come trundling down the stairs. But what I'm saying is you aren't going to get an advantage or anything like that, right? Like
Gotcha.
he's guarding something, so he's already on guard, right? So.
All right, let's just attack him. This is going nowhere.
I still think it'd be good to get silence up down there.
All right, fine. Silence him.
Mobbed. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have to like lead me over. I'm gonna have to light a torch or something.
Yeah, you might as well light a torch at this point, I think.
All right.
Well,
I'm moving out of the way then. Slop, slop, slop. Slop, slop, slop.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you 10 seconds of in-game time. So like Skylar moves out of the way, and within 10 seconds, Karen, he's gonna leave the bottom of the stairs, unless you guys make a move next.
Hit the silence and then jump down.
And Bing, you hit your right button to light a torch, and you'll see a little torch icon.
Hold on.
And I think you can choose. I think you can right-click over it, and you can choose torch or lanterns. You have a couple of nice lanterns. You also have a light. You have a light spell because you're a bard or whatever you are, or cleric.
I'm a cleric.
It's a right-click yourself, and then a HUD will pop up, and then right-click the little fire icon in the upper left. You can choose what you want to do.
There it is.
Suddenly, the what did you light?
Torch.
So suddenly, the storage area is sort of lit up. You see a couple of chests and some wine. You see Noodle sitting on a barrel, like looking at her fingers, blowing on them, filing them down.
So I'm walking over to the stairway, and I'm casting silence down at like the base of the stairs.
All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move you so you can place your token. Just temporarily, I'm gonna move you into the lower level. Okay. So give me 2 seconds. Na, 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 na. And Mr. Bing goes to the top of the stairs. And then I pull him to this scene. All right, so now you see what you see.
Okay. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So you're doing this by like peering over the edge, right? And just enough to see where the cultist is.
Yep. And so I am gonna cast. May I cast?
You may.
Okay. Cast spell. Sound of silence. Bam. I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
Fun.
On. Can I get the HUD to go away? I'm gonna cast it like right there.
All right, cast it where you're casting it.
2.
I think you have to place the template down, right?
Yeah.
Remove curse. He appreciates that.
No. Yet. It's this fucking HUD. Hold on. How do I make it go away?
I don't know what HUD you're talking about, man.
The big one.
What's the big? You mean when you right click over yourself?
The one that you like always cast aspersions on that you don't like.
Oh, okay. In the two
Yeah.
little cross swords in the left hand side in your toolbar, that'll do it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go with.
Yeah, I'm not. It's pretty and it's kind of cool, but once you learn to play the game, I'm not a fan of it.
Such a hipster, Tom. Okay.
I am. Old school.
Damn it! It's like okay. So let's try this.
Karen, your adrenaline's starting to sort of boil, and you're losing patience.
Oh hush! This is. If it were theater of the mind, I'd just say I cast it right at the base of where that guy is. how do I cast via his or via this HUD or the regular thing?
Okay, so go into your character sheet. Right. Well, first off, I can just click. See in the chat window it says place measurable template?
Yep.
Click that.
Oh, cool. All right. Bam.
And that's where you want it?
Yep.
And so, the last thing this cultist knew was like he was having an exchange with this sort of dumbass up the top of the stairs, right? Like, wasn't going very well. And then suddenly his entire world goes and it's completely silent. And he's a little befuddled and confused, and like there's no noise. So he's aware that this is happening. But he's very, very confused.
Go down there.
Karen's goal is to go tackle him as quickly as possible.
Yes. I'm falling right down Karen.
If his being is casting that, I'm like running down the stairs to grapple him.
All right, so I'm going to remove Bing from the downstairs because you were never actually down there, right? That was the whole idea.
Yep.
We were just looking over the edge. And I'm going to pull Karen in. And then Karen, you're going to describe what's happening here. All right, so you're at the top of the stairs.
Yep.
And let me pull you to the scene.
Oops.
All right, so you see this sort of swirling, well, you don't see anything, but it's like completely silent where you are. And you see this befuddled looking cultist. And as you step onto the stairway, his eyes get very big. And, his lips start to part to scream.
Right.
Now, in terror for help, you don't know. But, like, this is your moment. Describe what you're doing. And we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, so my goal basically for everybody else is just to make sure that he doesn't run into the room with the other people. So I'm going to just run straight at him and grapple.
And I'm right behind him, Thomas.
Yeah, get him off his feet.
All right. So before combat starts, I'll let you do this one move. And when you say you're right on him, are you literally following him down the stairs?
Yeah, right behind him. In case anything goes wrong, I'm there to help.
Just describe right behind. Like how many feet?
I don't know. 10 feet.
10 feet. All right. So there you are. Hold on. And let me pull you to the scene.
You probably should look for booby traps, by the way.
Hold the scene. So now you're here. All right. So Karen. You come just like blazing down those stairs. I'm not going to make you roll athletics because they're stairs and you're not doing anything. You didn't describe anything spectacular other than like hustling down the stairs. And you see this cultist, his eyes are wide. He sees you coming at him. Describe what you're going to do.
I'm basically just doing like a total linebacker tackle, like shoulder down, right in his gut to the floor.
All right. So target and then grapple.
I had to reload. I'm back on the top of the stairs. Can you move me down to the below?
Okay, hold on one second. Which scene are you on? Are you in the cellar?
I'm at the top of the stairs to the cellar.
Okay, hold on. Bloop. All right, those two guys are gone. And we're down here. And let me pull you into the scene again. Oh, pull to scene. And Skylar, you're in the scene, right?
Yeah.
In the cellar?
I'm watching it play out. I'm very excited to see this tackle.
All right, so there you are.
All right.
And this is a grapple, and I'm going to give you advantage.
Let's see. Trying to figure out how to grapple. It's one of my should be one of my main actions, right? It's under the bar. Let me see if it's in my sheet.
It's under attributes. No, wait. Where is grapple? You know, it's funny because it's on the HUD.
I don't see it on the HUD, actually. That's what I'm looking at. Is it ready, dash, shove, hide, dodge, and disengage, not grapple?
Hold on. We do grapple all the time, right?
We haven't done too much grappling.
Oh, and the other party does grappling all the time. Hold on. Oh, grapple's a strength check. That's what it is. So let me do a contested. So let me do this. And then I go here. Hold on. Get rid of that. And then I do Karen. And there we go. Beat his strength, man. And you get advantage.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I think I have some ability that gives me advantage on strength checks anyway. Ooh, that was a good roll, though, on his side.
Oh, so it fails. So you come down the stairs, but I will give you this. Roll a 1d4. I'm sorry, not a 1d4. A 1d12.
Sorry about that, my kids.
That's okay. We all have kids.
Oh,
all right.
God damn it.
Yeah, so he doesn't. I was going to let you push him back a couple of spaces. But no. You ram into him, and he's pretty unwavering. He no longer looks terrified. He looks annoyed.
I think I slipped on some spilled wine.
I was thinking that too.
You know, I don't know why I didn't think of that, but yeah, absolutely. I should have made you guys roll an acrobatics check as you went down the stairs.
Yeah.
So, Karen, what you hear down there,
should be nothing.
Is absolutely nothing.
Okay.
And it's a little unsettling, actually, how silent it is.
Do I end up like past him? Like,
no, you at the bottom of the stairs are sort of like hit him. You just don't hit him square. You're just now sort of face to face. Skylar, you're blocked. You guys are now in combat, so I need you three to roll initiative.
Which three?
The three that are downstairs, not you guys yet.
Okay.
So, as soon as we do their first round, then the rest of you will choose what you're doing. Skylar, Karen, you roll your stuffs. Look at your combat tracker.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Yeah, I didn't get a request.
Look in the combat tracker. Combat tracker.
Yeah, I am. No, it's not there.
Oh, well, let me roll for you then.
Shoot, I'm sorry. It's been too long.
Okay, go ahead. And I won't roll for you then. You got it.
I was looking at the combat log. Dang it.
All right, and then we begin combat. So, Skylar, you're up first. By the way, I reinstalled a plugin we used to have that allows you to look at the combat tracker, and it splits it between combat tracker and chat window for those who have smaller screens. That's pretty handy. So it's the combat tracker in the upper right hand corner, two crossed little swords.
Cool. All right, now I've got my special thing, but I'm actually gonna I'm gonna throw it past Karen. But I'm gonna walk up so I get a better throw.
Okay.
You okay with that, Karen? You can't hear me anyway, so. How do I shit. Sorry, I just gotta flip my
So what are you trying to do? I don't understand what you're trying to do.
Oh, I'm trying to. Don't forget I have my throwing sword, right?
You mean daggers? Throwing sword. Oh, you have a sword that.
Remember, I have the sword that you can. It leaves your hand and you can call it back.
Yeah, but you can just know that there's only about 1.5 feet above Karen's head.
Oh.
So if you get anything below a 10, you're gonna hit Karen. Because you guys are on a stairway, right? Like you aren't down the stairs.
Yeah.
You're in a stairway. And while you can attack this person. First off, you're not going to push past Karen, right? There's just no room. But there is room to sort of projectile towards the cultist. But again, a fumble is going to hit Karen, or anything sort of within reason potentially is going to hit Karen.
Is this space right here wall?
Yeah, there's walls.
Oh,
so
okay. So it's just like a one space, a one grid.
Yeah,
space
it's like just a little over 5 feet, like 6 feet or so wide. You can't really, with all your armor and stuff on, you guys aren't going to sneak past each other.
I see it.
Yeah, that's why I think that we described it as even a choke point.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you're we can't talk about it because we're silenced, I guess. But
yeah. So what are you going to do? Your turn's almost over.
Seems useful though.
Try attacking.
With what?
My longsword. My special sword.
You have to be within 5. Oh, you're gonna try that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I did it. Oh, I can't. It says I can't do it.
I didn't figure you'd be able to, because isn't that a bonus action? You have to be within X amount of feet. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then I guess I'm gonna try to use my I'm gonna try using my sonic powers to try to pull him in.
All right, so you're gonna use yours.
I can use my psionic strike, or I can use my psionic telekinetic movement. If not, I'll just pass.
I wonder why your psionic power is broken link now. So, awakening power within it. Fire.
Yeah, I can. So my sonic strike, I can propel my weapon. But if you're saying I can't get by, then that's fine. But I think I should be able to do a psionic strike. If not, I can use my.
All right, do a psionic strike then.
All right. So
If you ask me how to do it, I will tell you I don't know.
All right.
What is that?
That was the damage roll, but I need to do the actual hit roll.
Yeah, it should be. There should be something that allows you to actually roll this.
Here. Okay.
Yeah. So on your features tab, if you scroll down, yeah.
There you go.
There you go. So it was a hit. So you don't hear anything, but you guys just see this cultist sort of jerk.
And I'm going to try to do it one more time.
Yeah, you get multi-tech, right? Can you use it twice? Is it a passive, right?
Yeah. By the way, I can tell you how I figured out how to do it.
Isn't it under features?
No, there's a little dice next to it.
Yeah, but on your features tab, right?
Yeah. Oh shit! I gotta reach target. No.
Another solid hit. Yeah. So your psionic strike has done some serious mental damage to this poor cultist.
Awesome. All right, that's my end of my turn. I'll pass it up to the next one.
All right.
Sorry about the delay on that, folks. I'm a little rusty.
It's all good.
Uh-oh, cultist.
Cultist is up. Targets Karen, who's right in front. And casts Sacred Flame.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you make no sound. The spell fails.
Woo! Lift.
Oh, he has multi-attack, so he's now learned that in silence he can't cast spells. That sucks. He's got disadvantage with his dagger attack. Oh no!
Badly
damn it.
misses.
Fumble table time. Too many tacos. You suddenly feel as if you overdid it at lunch and immediately gain the weight of 1,000 tacos. You're encumbered for 1d4 rounds. 1d4, let's find out. How many rounds is he encumbered for? For fuck's sake. So this dude ate basically 4,000 tacos. So he is now encumbered.
What's the impact of encumbered? He just can't
Half,
move?
yeah, half movement.
Okay. That's actually really good for us because he can't run.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so that ends his turn. And the rest of the party, at the end of this round, it's your turn. So you sneak past,
Karen.
flip around. Karen, as you step into place, out of your periphery to the left, you see something quite horrible.
Uh-oh.
The giant, creepy-ass looking spider to your left.
Uh-oh.
But he's grateful.
And Skylar, Mr. Bing, be thinking about what Noodle and Fabio are going to do when it comes to this. Oh my god, that's a hell of a hit.
Oh.
Dang
That's
it.
going
All right. Going again.
Karen's got a whole lot of things buffed on her. Jesus, a solid 21. What's your plus on that? Math is hard. Yeah, so this cultist is just dead. And it's kind of anticlimactic, right? Because it looked like if you could have heard it, it would have been gross. But like, yeah, he's just like splayed all over the ground. But it was completely silent, which was kind of off-putting. So yeah, it's quiet. Top of the initiative, we're going to re-roll initiative.
Okay.
Do we want to
And
bring,
then everybody
the
else
party?
is going to get to, yeah, everybody else is going to get to theirs.
Oh.
A lot of your turns. So it's no one's turn yet. So the rest of you party, what are we doing? What order are you coming down in? Are you coming down? Who's coming down?
Bavia and Noodle are coming down. I'm still holding concentration, so
We did learn that you can move in concentration.
I can move. Okay,
You
I
can-
will.
you can even
follow
take
Noodle
actions.
down.
I think if you get hit, it breaks your concentration, but you can
Yeah.
even take actions while you.
I will follow Noodle down.
Okay, so the order will
It'll
be.
be Favia, then Noodle, then me.
What about Zippy staying up top?
Yeah, let's have Zippy just kind of stick around and make sure we don't get ambushed or anything.
All right, so we'll just assume that he's readied in case anything happens up top. All right, so let me entertain you. Let me grab you guys. And so it was first and foremost was Fabia. And then it was Bing. And then it was Noodle, right? Hold on, I gotta move Skylar just a little bit. All right, and let me add you guys to the combat tracker. And then let me activate the scene for everybody. Activate. Welcome to the cellar. So Bing's down there, Fabi's down there, Noodle's down there. And you are all, you step onto the stairway and it's off-putting, right? Because it is quiet. All right, so all three of you need to roll your initiative. I'll roll for Noodle. All right, and then next round begins. So Fabia's up next, and there's not much she can do. The cultist is dead, so she's just going to hang tight until Skylar moves out of the way. So she's ending her turn. Giant spider steps into the silence, so you hear nothing, which is probably good given the spider. But you do see it, Karen, and it is quite the sight.
Oh, yeah.
And tries to bite you and misses. Crap. All right, this brings us to Noodle, who can't do diddly. All right, Skylar. Everybody's like, get the hell out of the way, man. But you can't hear him because it's completely silent.
Here. And then I'm going to go.
As you, so just so you know, as you cruised past that spider, it gets an opportunity attack on you.
Oh, really? I didn't think it
because
could see me. That's fine.
you're within 5 feet. So just a quick.
I thought there was a wall there. That's all good.
Do you want to?
No, you were at the bottom of the. You went past him. Oh, move back to where you were. Stop moving around. And there we go. You get.
Misses anyway.
Yep, you missed. He missed. So you're good to go. So you're where you are. And you've taken 5, 10, 15. You're at 20 feet. I'm sorry, 15 feet.
15 feet, yeah. Here.
That's 20. 25. Now you are facing the spider. It's completely silent. But you see its mandibles, like just stuff moving around. I do love these animated tokens, I have to say. You hit it. And it's a grateful giant spider. Dang. This has been Skylar's game. He's been doing some serious damage. You guys don't hear anything, but you see his like the glint of his sword sort of flying through the air. And normally I would have you describe what the hell you're doing, but it's silent. Jesus. And you sort of see out of the corner of your eye, like Karen gives you this like, leave me some look. And honestly, I can't believe you and your frickin' silence spells, like that no one can hear this.
Like 2 attacks, but don't I get now I get the special.
Yeah, you get the floating sword of doom.
How do I do that?
I don't know, man. That's not my character.
Rusty.
Sorry, that's my go-to response now, by the way. Like, I don't know. That's not my character.
All right.
I can't know these things.
All right, Karen, you finish the thing. Figure that out later. I don't want to slow down the game. Blue. Get another hit though.
All
right. Second time, that'll do it, babe.
That'll definitely do it. Dad.
Yeah, so silently, like, comes down upon its head, this great axe comes out, and just like, again, you see the blood, you see the gore, you see the glint and the sparks as the axe hits the ground, but you don't hear anything. It's super off-putting. But I will say, that's the end of that battle. And we end it. And enjoy your experience points. You've Karen, Skylar, you're within range. Feel free to double click those characters and see if they have any good stuff.
Nope.
All right. In which case, then I will remove them from the playing field. All right, so moving around within the silence cone is fine. If you move out of the silence cone, I'm going to have you roll stuff, just so you know. So
Yeah.
free movement's on. I'm going to have Fabia's going to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna
into
wave
place.
it down. I'm gonna be like, come down.
And then Noodle, following Bang, is going to sort of stay to the back. And, like, it's just a bloodbath, right? You guys heard nothing on the stairway, but you walk downstairs and there's, like, entrails and spider bits, right? You finally come around that wall, you're like, what the fuck? But no one hears your words because it's silent.
Silent slaughter, baby.
And silence goes through walls, right? So there's at least, there's 5 feet on the other side of that wall. Now, what I don't know, Bing, is can you move? I think you can move your silence, or no?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No?
I think it's fixed.
I'm assuming you're just going to leave it rolling.
Yeah, at least until we bust into the, until we make our next move.
Yeah. Why don't we step back over here in the cone of silence and see if we can get someone to, like, if we pop open the door, maybe I can use my sonic ability to open the door. Maybe people will come in.
Which door?
So,
This one down here.
Can you ping it? That's actually outside of the cone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can open it, and then people can step into the cone.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
We could also put out this torch so that the other guy didn't have dark vision, and so that would give us an advantage on fighting in darkness. Except
Okay, let's do it.
being
I'll put out my torch.
And you want the whole place to go black? You're going to put out the other thing?
Come over here before you do that, though.
Who?
So you don't move.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go back up onto the stair then.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And then
All
I
right,
will extinguish my torch.
Wait, can we move Noodle and Fabia out of the way so they can't get seen?
Where do you want to move to?
Like over here, behind me, but in the silence. Like here. And
right here?
Yeah.
And Fabia too?
Yeah, Fabia, perfect.
All right. And are you putting out the brazier that's above Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And I got my arrow ready.
So if you're Bing, it's now kind of fucking horrible.
Anything.
You hear nothing. You see nothing. Right? Like your inner voice is like, something is going to run into me and it's going to be terrifying.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to use my sonic ability to try to knock open that door.
All right.
What do I need to roll for that?
It's not my character, pal.
No. It's I would assume it's some attribute, right?
Well, it's going to your features, and then you're trying to use. Is it psionic strike?
No, psionic telekinetic movement, psionic power. It just says I can move a large object or creature with my mind. So do I just do it automatically, or should there be some sort of roll?
Well, so you try with all your might, and the door doesn't move, and you're like, oh shit, it's locked.
Damn it.
Oh, that sucked.
So why don't you guys? I'm gonna have you roll an investigation check because you didn't like there was nothing on the corpse, but you didn't do a deep search.
Yeah.
Did key or anything? All right, I'll roll investigation check then.
Nope, don't do it.
Okay.
I do it all for you now. There you go.
Okay.
Investigation.
And don't forget you're rolling for Fabia too, Mr.
Yeah.
Kieran.
I got
Oh.
you.
Oh, we got the 19.
Oh, we just broke her toe investigating.
Oh, Nick's gonna investigate but he's not here. All right, end epic roll.
Oh.
So we got Skylar and Nick, who doesn't count. So Skylar, you find the corpse under some intestines. You find a key that cultist was holding that will unlock the door. Now, whether that's silent or not, it's up to you. It is out of the cone of silence. And Bing, you're thinking you don't know any of this is happening. You're just blissfully unaware.
I'm going to try sonically sticking the key in and turning it and opening the door.
I don't think it works like that. I don't think you can maneuver objects, right? Like this isn't like an unseen. I think you can. No, you can make things move, but you can't like with fidelity like mimic a hand. That's a different. That's like unseen servant and stuff like that.
Okay. Can I, if I stand here?
You're quiet.
Can I reach over and turn the key?
You sure can. The key won't be silent, but everything up to your wrist will be. Behind your wrist will be silent.
All right, I'm gonna try that. Stick the key in, but not open the door. And
just unlocking it, right? All right. So I need you to roll a stealth check, so I can do that for you. Hold on, Skylar, and it's stealth. And this is going to be very simple. You only need to beat because it's really obvious. You only need to beat a 6.
Famous last words, Thomas.
I mean, a 6. There's 14 things above a 6. Oh, Jesus Christ!
But I beat it, right?
So you unlock the door. You don't hear anything. So you don't know if anyone heard it on the other side or not, but I can tell you right now it was not silent.
Okay, so I move back.
No, you don't.
Why not? The door's not open.
Yeah, but hold on.
There's no way someone heard that and got to the door in time.
You don't know where anyone is, where else is on the thing. So I'm telling you right now.
All right.
That you hear click, and you see the doorknob start to turn.
Okay, so I'm stepping back.
Yeah, your intuition is like someone was literally on the other side of the door.
Fine. How far can I step back before the door opens?
I'll give you 5 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go diagonal.
All right. I'm gonna give you free movement. Just move 5 feet though.
Yeah.
Remember, it's dark in here.
Yeah, it's dark.
No, it's dark. It's dark and it's quiet.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm hoping no one can see.
So the door opens, and the ambient light. And if you click yourself, you can see this. The ambient light from the room lights up a single person. I need you to roll initiative, Skylar. All right. And before anything happens, I'm going to give you advantage because you saw the doorknob move. You moved into position. I gave you 5 feet. And this is all happening pretty quick. So you see this cultist, this little waif of a cultist, standing in front of you. It hasn't even had time to put an expression on his face, right? Because his assumption was probably, oh, the door was unlocked, right? Something's happening on the outside, so he was just going to check it out because he's the doorman. That's his job, is to stand by that door. So, what are you going to do?
Wait, can he see me?
Absolutely, he can see you. Because can you see him?
Right, but I'm in darkness. He's not.
No, you're in. Look, can you see that torch behind, like on the other end of the room, on the back wall?
Yeah, the light from the room spilled in.
Yeah. Yeah, light doesn't stop just because there's a doorway, right? So like as soon as that door opened up, it lit you guys up. And I think the others can probably see that you're lit up, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that Bing can see means there's definitely light.
But he should be able to step to the side out of the light, right?
Yeah, but the guy'll see him.
Yeah, I'll just see him like disappear into the darkness.
Yeah, like basically you do you. I just want to know what you want to do. Like I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what is happening.
Step back into the darkness.
All right, so you're in the darkness.
So I want to draw him out.
We're beginning combat. You moved. That was your bonus. You moved. You were still within eyesight of him. Oh no, you're not. No, you're not. My bad. He cannot see you. So he saw a glimpse of some stranger that he's never seen before. He does see blood all over the floor. But it is not his turn. So Skylar, it's officially your turn before he can do anything.
I'm gonna end my turn.
You're not ready or anything. Okay. So
You're ready, right? It said I was ready on screen.
No, I mean that means get ready for your turn. I'll let you ready yourself though if you want, and just tell me what you want to do if you're ready.
Yeah, I backed up to draw him in and I'm ready.
Okay. And Karen, you can't see the bad guy. Skylar knows. Bing, you know. No one else knows what's going on, and it's completely silent and dark for everybody else. Right?
Yep.
So you see his lips move in a very agitated way. And then he steps to the side and forward a little bit. Whoops, right about here. Damn it. There we go. He's not going through the doorway.
Oh.
He's readying himself. So he is readied.
That didn't work.
And we're at the end of this cycle. So people within 5, 2, 3. All right. So something has happened. And we roll for initiative now.
Roll for initiative.
So the only person that's officially in combat right now is Skylar. Before the round starts, you guys see Skylar back out of the way. Is everyone rolled?
Can I be ready even if I'm not in combat?
I assumed that you were already. I thought that was your plan, was to be ready.
Yeah.
So Karen, you are also now in combat.
Roll for initiative.
And hold on. Who else can see him? Bing, you're in combat. And who else?
Nice roll. Aaron.
Actually, it turns out that all of you are in combat now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because you can all.
By the way.
He's upstairs watching. Guard. All right, so let me do this for you guys. So you're all sort of aimed that way. All right, Noodle needs a roll. And then we do the combat round. All All right, and next round. All right, so up first is Fabia. She does not have a clear line of sight to this little dude. You technically don't have any awareness of all the people in the combat tracker, other than Vindictive. So I think if I know Fabia, she'd move to about here and then take a shot, wouldn't you say?
But do we want to start attacking them in that room, or do we want to try to pull them into here?
Well, you can't talk to each other, but I will say I don't want to be solely accountable for Fabia. Oh, actually, Cliff, you're Fabia, so let me put her back. You own Fabia, so you do what you're going to do with her.
Let's draw him out a little bit.
Yeah, we can't talk though.
You can't talk though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so Fabia is still not visible by Vindictive Cultist, right?
Correct.
Who's that?
Correct. Pavia.
No, Fabia, he can see through his ambient light. Let me click his person. Yeah, no, he can't see her, but she can see him.
Okay, I think I can, well, yeah. So if I move Fabia to here, she's still out of sight, right?
You wouldn't, like...
I wouldn't
Probably.
know. Yeah.
I mean, probably, but
Okay.
you
I'm gonna
wouldn't
move
know that
Fabia
for sure. Okay.
to here. And oh, actually, it said that was a collision.
That's where I am.
Oh, okay.
It's very dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so still not within, he still can't see her. You can push your luck and move more in sight.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where I can move. Ooh. I'm afraid to move like one over. I just want to get Fabi in a position to be ready so that if somebody does walk through the door, she can start shooting, but...
Actually, that where you pinged looks about right in terms of being out of the light, but
Like
still,
right
yeah.
All right, I'll try that. And then Fabio just ready.
All right, yeah, so she's just out of the light. And this brings us to everyone's favorite clown, Karen. Karen, you can see her, or you can see the cultists, but they can't see you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Damn dark vision.
Yeah, I guess I'll just ready. I'm not sure. I guess maybe it'd be better if I moved here, but I feel like if I move here, then I might just start fighting somebody in the doorway, and that's not good. I think I'll just stay here.
Yeah, the reality is that you guys all have individual plans because there was no way for you guys to coordinate.
Yep. All right.
That's why I'm not talking.
Right? You just have to end your turn whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm bouncing between two characters has been really clunky for some reason. Okay.
I love when the silence is up because I don't have to say anything. Mr. Bing, you're up. And while you do that...
Oh no, I drank my whiskey allotment for the evening. I'll drink water.
I'm just backing up and waiting for any sign of
any sign of
any sign of when to put the lights on, but for the moment I'm just holding my silence and just sitting tight. I stepped back about 10 feet.
Yeah, you don't have to have view of the you don't have to have view of the area, right? Once your concentration is down. Is that correct? Like once you place the template down, You don't have to.
Yeah, as long as I'm concentrating, it doesn't. Yeah, I
doesn't-
don't have to see it or anything.
Okay, cool.
So I don't. But I can't attack though, while concentration's going. Can I?
You can.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I looked into this a lot because of that when we did the Goblin Slumber Party
Gotcha.
Massacre. And it's you can move and you can attack, but if you're attacked, it'll break your concentration.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, if they miss it,
I'm still so. This gun's for hire, even if I'm just dancing in the dark. So, I'm just gonna kind of watch.
Yeah. You guys assume that Bing is going up for a beer. All right. Vindictive cultist. Stepping into the doorway. Hold on. And for his action,
Poops his pants.
no, and he just literally shit his pants. So he went and flipped on the light, and so we have Skylar, Favia, and Karen are all readied. So take your attacks. Karen first. This is This is a gimme.
Do it, Karen.
Bing, you see the hallway light up.
Oh, and you hit too. Terrible damage.
Yeah. So it's quiet, and you're hoping out of reach, but you do notice that blood splattered into the door. So into the room, like bits and pieces of vindictive cultists just sort of like go from silence and just splatter. And in the room, they can hear, the slight rain of body parts as the vindictive cultist, litters the cellar with blood. So if there was any question as if anyone knows what's going on, unless someone was like in the other end of the room and blissfully unaware, there's blood. Like they know. Blood's like seeping under the door. There's a lot of blood. So who's? Yeah. So no, you don't get a turn because the person's dead. So you're ready. You're just ready for if someone comes through the door.
Oh, he
now.
killed him?
Yeah, he killed him.
Oh,
He's dead, right?
I killed him in the combat.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't see the data. It didn't update the thing.
Oh yeah, no, he's dead. He's dead. That's the skull.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna come around and like turn off the light, turn off that flame again.
Not until your turn, you're not.
All right.
So we are at the top of the round. Oh no, wait, we're not. Pessimist. Where was he? Who's next? Okay, now it's your turn.
So I'm gonna turn off the thingy. Turn off the light again.
Karen's in your way. Are you gonna use your movement to push her out of the way?
I'm gonna go here.
All right, there you go. All right, so if that's your whole action, so then the light goes off.
And then I'm gonna move back.
All right, that's you still have this 5, 10. You still have 20 feet of movement if you want it.
And I'm gonna ready.
Nope, you're not. You've used your action to put out the torch.
Don't I get 2 actions?
Do you have multi? Hold on, I'm looking at your attributes. Do you have multi-attack? No, you don't have multi-attack. You have multiple actions with your weapon. You don't have multi-attack.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well,
right.
then I just stand here and I end my turn then.
Yeah. All right. So this room full of people has seen a light come on, a light go off, and blood splatter in the door. And you see in the doorway,
David Lynch film or something.
Yeah.
in the doorway, this cultist appears, but all they can see from where they're standing is a dead cultist. And are they close enough to turn on the light? Let me see.
Oh, they gotta get in.
Yeah, no, they're not close enough.
Yeah. We're messing with these guys bad.
So they're readied. How far can this thing?
This feels like one of those like old first-person shooters where you could just hide in a corner and clear all the bad guys in the level just by waiting for them to walk up to you one by one.
Oh my god!
Yes.
The first Far Cry and Far Cry 1 and Far Cry 2, I would just
Exactly.
camp in the weeds and just wait for them to patrol in my view and snipe them.
Yeah.
Sick move. Oh my god, the giant spider can fit through the door?
Yep.
Wait,
So-
is the guy standing in the door?
Yeah, he used 5 of his feet to get past him, so he's done. And that was his action, was pushing through the door. So he's there.
So we are wait, Skylar used his turn, but Fabi is still
Oh yeah, Fabi
Right.
is ready. Yeah. So Fabi can take a shot. And from where you guys are standing, you're seeing like a whole queue of like spiders coming towards the door.
Ooh. Ah, hit.
Man, that was a hit indeed.
Nice job.
And this is the end of that. So let's see. That's already went. Cultist goes over here. You don't know what I was talking about. You can't hear anything.
I kind of wish Nick was here so that, well, I don't know. I guess we wouldn't be able to hear his perspective, but
You want me to
he
find
would
it?
be
I'll just find my.
in the room watching the people run out and get splattered. So.
Can you give me a little glass of ice while I'm doing this? Hold on. I'm pinging my daughter's iPad.
No worries. I'm gonna take a pee break.
Oh, you better push your button that says bio break.
Hi, Audrey.
They just said hi, Audrey.
Oh, hi.
Audrey's. Oh, I'm not seeing this, Woody.
Should be up. It's not dead. Oh. Oh. It's not dead.
Hold on, we'll be ready with you guys.
Can you call it?
Yeah,
Well, FaceTime.
I will FaceTime it. This is action-packed, me helping my daughter out, isn't it? Audrey, FaceTime. There you go. You're welcome. All right. So it's Noodle's turn. What do you guys want Noodle to do? Just hang tight? Bring me the ice. Ice, baby. Anyone? Noodle?
Yeah, I feel like Noodle would probably
Boom, 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 boom.
crack open a book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait for the party to get to her.
All right, so she's just going to ready herself in case anyone steps through the doorway and she can range attack them. How's that?
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right. And we now all roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative. Oh yeah.
It is your turn. Who's missing? Noodle. So many dice on my screen. Do you guys see everyone else's dice too, I assume, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's pretty quickly though.
All right, so we are there. Next round.
I was gonna say I'm not enthused by the number of spiders.
We got it.
All right, so Fabia's up. And I believe Mr. Kieran is playing Fabia.
Yeah.
I'm going to move. Hold on, I'm going to move the spider just for a second so that you don't inadvertently target the dead cultist. I'm going to move him out of the way. His corpse has been drugged over there. Let me put the spider back where it was. All right. There you go. Now we're back in business. I was afraid you guys would target like the dead person. All right.
Okay. Can Fabia? So Fabia can definitely see the spider. Can she see the tired cultist? Or is the spider totally blocking the tired cultist?
Can she see? She sees the grateful giant spider. She sees the cultist, and she sees the spider behind him.
Okay. Cool,
And then
cool,
she
cool.
also sees the tense cultist all the way at the back of the room.
All right. So I was just looking at Fabia's ability. She has this ability that lets her take an attack on one enemy, and if there's another within 5 meters, she gets to get an attack on that person as well.
Fuck.
And that's in addition to her extra attack.
Jesus. All right.
So
Don't tell her that when she comes back. Then she'll use it all the time.
All right. So
That seems like an especially great thing for a choke point.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna do 2 attacks on Mr. Spider and then 1 on the cultist.
All right.
That's a hit.
Damn.
Ooh, nice. All right. I'll make attack a spider again. That should do it. And normal. And this should be
So she's
spider. Yep.
So you don't hear anything, but again, you see the spider just sort of quiver and go limp, and then full on behind you see a cultist and another spider and another cultist. So within 5 feet was the other cultist. And I'll move the spider out of the way so that you don't inadvertently use that attack that spider.
So here's my my hunter's prey horde breaker attack. Yeah. Oh, it's a hit. Nice.
Jesus, with a 5?
Yeah.
And just the cultist just is standing in the doorway, and you just see him fall face forward like a dead cultist. Again, I'll move him out of the way so as to, not interfere with all of the other bloodletting going on here. It's now an item pile. And that brings us to Skylar.
Yeah.
Should we just well, I guess we can't talk. We can't strategize.
You cannot strategize.
Well, I think I'm just.
Unless Bing drops the silence, but then someone would literally need to tell him to do that.
Yeah, the thing is, I have no reason to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying unless someone actually told you to.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ready, Thomas.
You're gonna ready me? That's not allowed.
No, I'm readying, and I'm gonna end my turn because there's no one in the room to attack.
Nope. Well, I mean, there were 2 people you saw, but you could have changed your weapon, I guess, to ranged, but yeah. Karen is up. You see the leg of a spider sort of quivering just within the daylight. Now you've laid out 3 people so far from this room, 2 in the entryway. That means 5. 5 are down. You're doing the mental math, trying to remember how many they thought was down here.
I just readied.
Spider comes into play.
Figuring it's like a cultist clown car.
This is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
They're just gonna keep coming out.
So the spider comes in, sees 3 of you, goes for the weakest.
Do we get our reactions first?
Who was readied?
I think Skylar.
Crap. Okay, I'll have you take your ready to action. You get 1. It's 1 melee attack, by the way, or no, 1 attack. Whatever you said you were going to do.
Oops. Okay,
And if your attack was a ranged weapon, it needs to be disadvantaged because it's too close.
No, it's not a range weapon. It's a sword.
Yeah. All right. Jesus. All right, who's all went? Let's see. That was.
I think that was both of us.
And was Fabia readied?
No, because she attacked the last round.
That's right. Okay. All right.
It makes you
so
feel
now,
better, Thomas. I just deferred my attack till just now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm glad for that. So. All right. It's gonna go with
So now spider can attack.
Right. And she's got half cover because of you jackasses around her. So the spider misses with its bite and ends its turn. Mr. Bing, you're just sort of like hanging out in the dark and the silence. With each round, you become more and more paranoid that something's gonna like spook you. Unless your constitution is amazing, because I would be freaking out right now. Total silence and total dark is a nightmare scenario for me.
I am a stoic individual. I'm waiting. Grumpy cultist is up, I guess, or vindictive cult leader.
Yep. I'm just not describing anything because I can't really to you guys. Noodles is hanging tight, I assume?
Makes sense.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh. Oh yeah. Look at all those dice.
Hold on. All right. Who's missing? Oh, Noodle. Normal. Next round. Skylar's up.
Oh yeah. You're mine, spider.
Oh, I'm so excited. Mr. Skylar, I need you to go to your macro bar and click the broken sword icon. The rollable table fumbles. Let's see what happens.
Should I use my luck point, or should I actually like let this fumble out? I'm using
no
my
one
luck
can.
point then.
I say no one can give you advice because it's completely silent.
I'm gonna use my luck point. I'm gonna roll again, Thomas.
All right.
Ooh. Dead.
All right.
Itsy spider.
I will move this guy out of the way so that you don't inadvertently target him. You know the deal. Go. All right. It is now my turn to do something.
Uh-oh. Thomas is doing it.
He's doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Can I just assume that Noodle's always skipping her turn and just readying herself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get water.
All right, Fabia's up.
Well,
Cone of Silence, it like removes all the burden of me having to describe stuff. So Fabia sees across, like just beyond some barrels, a cultist. Two of them actually. She sees a Grumpy and she sees Tense.
The mic's off.
And Tent's just readied, right? So they're not moving right now.
No, but if so, the way I was gonna play this is like they're waiting for anyone to move. Like so, they see you, they see her.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. They don't see her. They're just waiting. But
Yeah.
she sees them.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can see that they're readied. I wasn't sure if you guys could see they were readied or not.
Yeah, I see the little fist icon on it.
Fight the power.
So Fabi's just gonna take a shot if this guy's just gonna stand there. So
All right.
Hi.
um,
Longbow of warning.
Ooh. Oh, what's it going to be? A 10 or a 17? It's a hit.
Nice. Ooh.
A modest
Oh,
hit.
good damage.
And she gets. Does she get? She sees there's someone within 5 feet, so that comes into play.
yeah, she also has an extra attack too. So, so this is her second attack, second normal.
Hey, you gotta
attack.
kill him.
Oh, almost a crit.
Dang it.
Wait, what was it? Oh, was it 2? Oh, boom.
Yeah.
It looks so close.
But she still gets that. She gets that bonus attack on the 5-foot cultist. But
Yeah,
the
so
Grumpy
she's
is it's Grump.
Grumps. I'm so excited to tell Alicia about this.
Yeah.
No, do not tell her.
Dang it. Oh, that was a hit. She's got so much plus on her attack. It's awesome.
She hit with a 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Plus 10 to hit.
Dead.
She one-shotted him. That's awesome.
So she didn't get to. Yeah, she didn't get to hear anything, but she did see his body explode all over the place. So he's now an item pile.
I like that inside that room, people are just like dropping over dead now. Like,
Yeah. Well, no, but I mean, it's not lost on Fabia, since you're playing Fabia, that they've stopped rushing through the doorway.
Yeah.
All right, so Karen, I think you didn't see any of the actual carnage, but you just saw blood cover some barrels on the east wall, and you did see Fabia's arrow fly through the doorway 3 times.
all right, I'm just gonna ready again. We're almost to the bottom of the round. We can see what happens next.
All right, Bing.
I'm still waiting. Wishing.
Bing in real life is like looking at TikTok or reading a book. I don't know. In IRL.
He's like halfway
Alright.
through the crossword.
All right, Karen, you got to end your turn so Bing can end his turn.
Oh yeah.
This is the downside of casting silence.
Well, don't forget, you are able to move. Like there was nothing stopping you from engaging.
I know, but it's also dark, and we don't want to illuminate the.
It would be wildly stupid,
room. Yeah.
right? But you know. All right, roll initiative,
We've got
everyone.
a good thing going on here, so.
Taking one for the team. It's your turn. Does it keep saying it's your turn to all of you guys too, or is it just me?
I think that might just be you.
Everyone rolled, it looks like. Next round. All right. Fabi is up, and her bloodlust is unsatisfied because there's no bodies to shoot at where she's at, so she'd have to move if she wanted to check out the.
Wait, no, she can still see Tense.
Oh yeah. She can still see Tense.
All right.
He hasn't had a
fix
turn
that.
to move yet.
Portents.
Portents. That's a great name, Portents.
It is.
Yoink.
Christ. Don't tell her how powerful she is or it'll go to her head.
All right. I'm just gonna. Can you ready if you have like an extra attack but you don't use it?
No. I don't
Because
think
it's
so.
not
I think
it's not an extra action generic.
no, it's
Right.
your turn. It's your
Yeah.
what you're doing your turn.
So I'll just end here.
All right.
Like if you're in that room, what do you do? It's so awesome. I love this scenario.
Like, I would not step out into the darkness. That's
All right, Bing. Speaking of darkness, you're up. How long does your silence last? How many rounds? It's like an hour, right?
Yeah, it's a long time. We got plenty of time.
What round is this? This is round
6.
6. Yeah.
We're about what, a minute into things.
Yeah. Yeah. D&D timelines never have made any sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that all these things happen at once, but like, seriously.
Yes.
So Karen, you're up.
Yeah.
Nothing to kill. In the last round, nothing's moved towards the door.
I'm just gonna move to here and peek, see what's happening.
All right, so I get to give you some narrative during combat.
Yeah.
So as this door swung open, past tense, the air changes from the mildew smell of the foyer to the heady aroma of aging wine and seasoned wood, a stark contrast to the chilling scene before you. Rows of barrels and crates form a grim maze within a dimly lit cellar, their shadows flickering and dancing in the torchlight. Hidden within these irregular alleyways of timber and goods, the Black Cult of the Dragon lie in wait. Well, some of them at least. Clad in their customary robes, their faces are cold and detached. Their eyes are gleaming with an eerie fanaticism. An uneasy silence hangs over them as each cultist's presence, amplifying the feeling of dread that fills the cellar. Oh, you can't see this, so I can't really give you the next paragraph, but it's already in the chat, so I'll read it anyway. The western end of the cellar hosts the most disturbing sight, a human-sized cage, a cruel parody of safety and isolation. Within it, a party member is held captive. Their spirit unbroken, but their physical condition a disturbing testament to the cultist's interrogations. The bloodied rope and toppled chair outside of the cage bear witness to the struggle and pain endured. The cellar, once a place for storage and aging wine, now mirrors the grotesque theater of dread and menace, a grim backdrop to the dreadful plot. All right, so that's what you see.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one more step in just so I can get a clear picture of everything. Did I just shut the door?
Inadvertently, yeah, I think you inadvertently shut the door. So
me,
from
guys.
where you, yeah, so from where you stand,
Wrong room.
I don't know why you're seeing past those barrels, but you do see a cultist.
Yeah, I see one.
And you see that cage. You see Nick at the very far end of the room.
And I'm like, hey, Nick. Let's see.
Oh, Nick is pretty unconscious. You have, I think, 15 feet left if you wanted to?
Yeah, are those barrels stacked high? Like
Yeah,
higher than
yeah, they are.
I'm actually just gonna tuck in behind the barrels. And ready.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail to do what should have been done.
Yeah. That's close enough, all right. And ready.
Hold on.
Oh, by the way, when I was standing in the doorway as I was like walking in, I kind of like motioned for everybody to come on in.
All right, so you motioned it to have them come in.
Yeah. Follow me. Charge.
Readied. Give me 2 seconds to fix something. Damn it. You're right with you guys. The things I should have done earlier that I missed up on. All right, do that, and I go like this. I hit Control C, and I go Control V. I'll be right with you.
No worries.
Because this is a critical piece of this story, and I screwed it up. It'll be less than 10 seconds. Karen, you should see the barrel suddenly providing cover.
Yeah.
You see how this would have been better if I had done this like a big boy beforehand. Last one. Here we go. Last one's going down. All right, back at it. All right. Yeah, so now you should see what you see. Okay, so there we go. Next. Skylar, you're up. You saw Karen pop in the room. By the way, Karen, your ears, like when you have a bad cold and they unclog, you can suddenly hear things again. You hear the crackle of the torches. You hear the sort of the drone of the cellar. It's kind of nice.
Okay, I move forward.
And yeah, and Bing, you can't see anybody, so you couldn't even see them if they were signaling you.
Yep.
To drop the spell.
Yeah, I can't see nothing.
So Skylar, you see that same scene.
Yeah.
I didn't share it, but I'll give you guys an image. And there it is. Might as well take advantage of that AI artwork I've been working so hard on.
Hey.
It's beautiful. I'm gonna go stand next to Karen.
All right.
That's a pole here, right, in front of me?
Yep, that's a pole. That's a for the ceiling to hold it up. Which is a good thing, right? Because it's a big stone floor above you. You don't want that collapsing on you.
True.
Or do you?
How far have I gone?
5, 10, 15, 20. You have 10 more feet.
I don't think I can make it across the room, so
Nope.
I'm just gonna ready here.
All right. I think Noodle would move a little closer. Just,
To see the
I would argue that she'd move into the doorway in case anyone called for help. Thoughts on that? Or at least near the doorway.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's reasonable.
All right, so she's out of the silence, I think. Yeah. And then that ends her turn. And roll for initiative.
Cool.
It's fun playing multiple characters, huh, Cliff?
It actually is kind of fun. It's just that for some reason the UI gets like really slow switching around.
Yeah.
Dang it.
All right. Next round starts. Well, you can now make it across the room, Skylar.
Yeah, I'm gonna run across the room.
All right.
To here. And I'm assuming I'm standing behind the barrels, right?
Yeah. So
Exactly.
hold on. Let me look at something. So as you're walking across, as you're going across the barrel, about halfway, because this cultist was readied,
Oh no.
you're gonna get hit with
Allegedly.
Swung at.
Oh,
Then I'm-
sacred flame.
then I'll move you back into place. All right. Do your dex throw in the chat window. Just click the dice. See if you take full damage or half.
I don't think I did it.
You won. Okay, I'll put you back where you were. Let me make sure the other one didn't have any ranged weapons. I don't think they did. Okay, cool. Yep. So that was it.
I'm just trying to. I don't know how to do the half the thing.
You hold shift down when you move your character. All right. So you are. It's your turn. You've I think moved most of your movement, right?
Yeah. Right there. And I want to be ready in my turn.
What are you ready? What are you readied for? You need to tell me what you're ready for.
If they come, and I can attack them when they come around the barrel.
Okay, with melee, I got it. Okay. Cult lead. Let's see, got this guy. He sees Karen poking over those barrels. And
I'm behind the barrel, Thomas, just to be clear.
oh, you are so lucky you're blocked by a wall. Alright, so instead he's going to be readied. Next turn. Noodle's hanging tight. Alright, Fabia's bloodlust is still coursing through her veins. What's she gonna do?
Yeah.
Do you think Noodle let Bing know that there's no reason to keep the silence up?
Oh.
Or I guess Fabia could do that if that was the case. But it's up. You're up, Mr. Cliff.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I guess I'm just gonna get into it.
Might as well.
Dang it! It won't move. Move.
You're trying to move Karen, but you're playing Fabia.
How do I get it to switch, dude? I'm clicking on Karen, but it's not.
No, it's Fabia's turn, not Karen's turn.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah, that's what. Now, welcome to my world. Imagine playing all the other characters.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So let's get Fabia in here.
Okay, she still has 10 feet left.
And then
She can now hear the room comes into and like just it feels so nice. It's like a warm hug of sound.
Ugh, she can't quite. I don't think she's gonna have visit. Oh wait, I think she can see somebody if she's here.
Yeah, she can see everybody, including her IRL lover. However, as she steps into range, that makes her susceptible to the readiness of this gentleman caller.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Let's see 1 second. There's something. All right, let's try it.
Be wise, be. Oh, so not wise.
Yeah, so on her next turn, she will attack the closest party member. Command.
Uh-oh.
All right, now you can take. Oh, it is her turn. The closest party member within range is actually Skylar. So please lay waste to Skylar on behalf of the vindictive cult leader.
Okay, the vindictive cult leader.
So yeah, so you need to target Skylar and attack him with her bow.
Okay,
Basically, you need to take her turn on
Karen?
Skylar.
Is Karen closer?
No, but Karen's blocked by a wall, so there's no awareness. Yeah.
Thing there, right. Gotcha.
So you got to take her entire turn on Skylar.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yee.
All right, let's do our worst.
Yep. The good news is there's no one within 5 feet.
That's good.
So just 2 attacks on Skylar, really. But I mean, it's not like she's been one-hit killing people on this game.
Yeah, I know. Dang it. Okay. There. All right.
I believe that's a hit. So Skylar, you see Fabia raise her bow at you, and you're like, "What the?" But you can't even get the sentence out.
I clicked the psionic protective field, but it didn't do it.
I don't know if it failed or what. All right, that was the first attack.
All right, well, I'll try to click it again. Maybe it didn't. Click.
Yeah, you only have a certain amount of time to click it before, so just be ready for it.
Right away.
I mean, what are the odds she's going to hit you twice, though? Oh,
pretty
good.
Pretty
and you can
high,
use the
actually,
reaction.
yeah.
Oh yeah, so it did your reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So it reduced. Yeah, so it reduced it.
I did on the first one too, but.
So the good news is your reaction reflected the damage to her.
Oh,
So she fucked you up, and she fucked her up. So your reaction was pretty funny. That was her turn. You can end her turn now. The Black Cult of the Dragon thanks you for your service. Bing, you don't know what the hell's going on. For all you know, they're downstairs. Do you think any part of you at some point would like feel your way down, or you just would hang tight probably?
Oh,
I'm asking for a friend. I'm just trying to understand.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to decide if I would like. No, I think I would wait until somebody came and got me, or nudged me or something.
I'm inclined to agree with that.
Yeah. At least until we come up with some other group tactic.
Yeah.
In some point in the future.
All right, Skylar Karen, you are up.
Karen can see me get hit from Fabia, right?
Yeah.
So I can
Karen,
be like, Karen, like...
You can talk. Yeah, you can talk. Like, you're out
Karen,
of the
like, kill the vindictive cult leader now. You don't want to kill Karen. You don't want to kill Fabia.
You do want to kill Fabia.
Trying to decide if I want to attack the little guy or the big guy. Because if I stand here, I'm going to be in everybody's way trying to hit the big guy.
But if you kill the vindictive cult leader, Fabia will unsnap, right?
No, Fabia only had that command once. So it's only it's one turn, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Well, kill anyone you want then.
Still always worth taking out the spellcasters.
Yeah, I agree.
Good thing there's no cone of silence down around him. Did not realize they couldn't cast if silence. That's new. Oh, I wonder if she'll one-hit kill this guy.
Do it.
Jesus. So yeah.
Wow.
Like Nick, the cult leader, and even Nick and Nick's cage, there's like intestines just sort of draped and like splattered all over the cage. It's a bad scene here, guys. It's a bad scene. All right. So that cultist is dead. What's the rest of your turn? Is there any?
I guess that's it. I think do I have any movement left? I don't think I do.
I think you have 5 feet.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I shall use my next attack on El Jefe.
Oh,
Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
You will do my bidding. You will
Ooh.
do my bidding.
El Jefe got some AC. And then I'm just going to use a bonus action to Frenzy,
what?
which will come into play next round. Okay.
Frenzy.
Again.
Frenzy.
roll for initiative.
Quit hiding behind those barrels. Do your worst.
Don't you have to roll for initiative?
Yes, we do.
Ranger danger is up.
Fabia feels violated and
Damn straight.
pretty angry. Oh, why can't I get this thing to pan? Okay. She's just gonna take one little step down.
Now I figure
and-
we'll play to the end of this combat, and then we'll call it if that's good with you
Okay.
guys.
Yeah, cool.
It feels like it would be lame to end it right now.
Yeah.
She can't hit with an 8. She hits with an 8. Jesus Christ.
Good
I need to
feedback,
secretly
daughter.
hobble her character. This is going to go to her head. She gets what? 2 turns?
Yeah.
No, she gets 1 more turn. Although
Yeah,
you're within
she-
5 feet.
Yeah, she can shoot me. Yeah. That's
All right, at least the 5 didn't hit for a change. It says cultist sees this arrow fly just to the left. Not bad. I think Noodle is going to let. So 20 feet. So Bing, you feel this sort of dry, dwarfish hand reach out, and you know, sort of like pat you and sort of give you a little tug and say, "Come with me." And then she uses the rest of her movement, and that's the end of her turn from that perspective. Karen is up. I can't believe the cult leader's last. I can't believe the cult leader is last in a turnover this time.
He dead anyway.
No, you better kill him.
All right. So I frenzied last turn, so I get an extra attack. So I get 3 attacks this time.
He dead, Thomas.
I mean, has anyone admired how badass that character looks? Come on now.
You can't see him behind a barrel.
Wait,
It's really dark. Yeah.
I can't see him. Is there a picture?
Let me pull him open. Although I will say it looks a little clan-like.
Oh.
All the better for disposable human. Like, cultists are our generic.
Okay, so I'm going to use reckless attack on my first one to get advantage on attack.
I don't know how to pull this.
The first one.
Ooh.
Oh, dang it.
Hit.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you did hit. Sun gun.
I'll take it. All right. That was number 1. Number 2. That's not going to do it. And number 3.
Hit. Wait, why did it show a hit?
Yeah, what was... I got the prompt to roll damage, but...
You guys see it?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
That is a little
Took me-
like.
It took like 40 clicks to get to that point where I could show you guys that, but yeah.
It is very
All right,
cool.
I missed everything that just happened. What happened? Okay, so
My
Ooh.
third attack didn't show up for some reason.
Yeah.
Should I roll it again?
your what didn't show up?
My third attack didn't register for some reason.
Oh, did you get to roll it? Well, you should roll it again then.
Yeah, I'll just do it again. Normal. Normal.
Come on, don't die. Don't die, cult leader. You can hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Mr. Bing, you can squeeze past. I think it's dark. So, you're gonna run into a wall. There you go.
Nope. Token.
You need to go. You need to go straight down to about here first. There you go. And you now should see some light.
I do. That's
Still
30
quiet.
feet. I see.
You can dash if you want to use your action for dash. You can dash into the room with the other, like, double your movement, but that's your action.
I may as well.
I mean, you went 2 sessions without attacking, so you might want to get 1 punch in.
We'll see. Trying to see what I can see. I see Skylar is hurt.
And the entire world comes alive with sounds. You can hear the entrails and blood sort of squishing beneath your feet. You hear the torches. It's pretty amazing. And from your vantage point, well, you can't see all the way to the other end, I guess. It's too dark for you to see what's happening at the other end of the...
Yeah,
place.
I can't. But I did get a glimpse of Skylar being hurt, so I'm kind of heading over his way.
Bobby is
No,
also
I
hurt.
will end my turn.
Barely.
She's scratched.
Skylar is up. It is your turn.
Okay, I'm coming out on a diagonal. That did not diagonal. And I'm gonna stand next to Karen. And I'm gonna attack.
Oh, I thought it was a 3, but
Wow.
it's a 19. No way. Damn it. So don't hurt my cultist. What are you attacking with? Your sword?
Yeah,
And you have multi-attack, don't you?
I do.
Son of a bitch. Miss, fumble. Ah, thank God.
But I get 2 more attacks.
Based on what?
The special throwing.
But that's only for we get what, an attack per hit, right?
I get an attack. If you read I did read it in the things. I get I get an attack, and then I can throw it, and I can throw it again.
Oh, okay. You'll miss. I have all of the faith in the world. Oh, thank you, sweetie. You're the bee's knees and the cat's pajamas.
All right, 1 more after this.
Shout out to my daughter who just brought me some ice and some bubble water. She also bought a trumpet.
Sweet.
Today we've got her a silver Yamaha trumpet.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I
Daddy's-
missed on that last one.
Daddy's $1,400 poorer today.
Woohoo.
What?
I didn't know trumpets cost that much, by the way.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
She saw the silver and she saw the brass, and I'm like, look, I'm a sucker for silver.
Yeah.
So, but it was $300 more, and she's like, "But I don't want to spend that extra money." I'm like,
Oh,
you know, you only live
yeah,
once.
but Dad does.
Dad wants to play the frickin' trumpet. I've asked for a trumpet every year for 10 years. So, anyway, all right, Skylar. I'm sorry, I was multitasking. The cult leader is up.
Buddy. You're up. We didn't kill him.
So up,
He is hurt.
and he is hurting, but he has something up his sleeve.
Ah, shit.
Go ahead and
Oh Lord.
Saving
fail
throw,
this.
saving throw.
Please fail this. Please fail this. Please fail this.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to figure out if I have any. I don't think I have anything that gives me an advantage on wisdom saving throws. So.
Do you have any like re-rolls or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Oh, you succeeded.
You succeeded.
Whoa.
You look not wise.
Can't command me.
You're not the boss of me.
Oh my god, I wanted so bad to have Karen just decimating the rest of the party. Oh, Skylar, you are so goddamn lucky right now. Let me tell you.
Yeah, that could have been a death.
That could have been a death.
Yeah, TPK,
All
man.
right. Roll for
Well, it wouldn't have been TP. It would have been like Karen one by one decimating the party. All right, roll your initiatives.
Do we want to end here and save the death glow for the group?
I would say no.
Finish it.
I would say finish it. Yeah, it's you guys have earned your way into this moment.
Yeah.
Or at least we'll just do this round to see what happens. How about that? At the bottom of this round, if you're still alive, if everyone's still alive, we'll call it.
Okay. I think the odds are pretty low that he survives this round.
I don't know. He's Skylar, Karen, Fabia. Yeah, it's not looking good.
There, dead.
No. No.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
All right, roll your crit before you roll your next rolls.
Okay, 1 second.
You can do your
My
damage, but
Ooh.
your target is turned for 1 minute until attacked. It spends its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can really move. Are you kidding me? Why did I write that? All right, so on its turn, all it can do is move away from you.
Oh, so sad. And I still get another attack. I feel like I should just leave it for Karen, but I'll take one more attack, Karen.
Finish him.
Finish him. God, there's so much clicking to do this.
Oh man, I really thought I thought I was going to command my way into some goodness here, but I guess not.
Why is it giving me another critical hit?
Did you roll a 20?
No, I didn't. It was I don't think I did.
No, just do it. Then it's normal
I think it's
damage.
just a hit.
Yeah, it's normal damage. Oh, it'll always offer you all three options.
Dead.
Oh no, he's dead. He's dead. So he explodes. No, you know what? We're not going to give him that because he didn't command Karen the way he was supposed to. He just crumples to the floor. There's nothing spectacular about this one. You know, his robes are left in a pile. You see Nick slumped in a chair, so let me give you that real quick, and then we'll call it.
I want to take loot though.
Yeah, you should loot. In the dimly lit cellar, the captive. By the way, this picture came up way more intense than I intended, but here you go.
Whoa!
In the dimly lit cellar, the captive party member catches their breath, looking at their comrades with a somber gaze. Every bruise and cut on their body tells a story of their torment at the hands of the Black Cult of the Dragon. Yet, there's a fierce determination in their eyes. It speaks of the spirit unbroken. So Nick says, when they took me, they start their voice low and steady. They wanted to know everything about our mission. I was interrogated about the meeting with Mr. Jazzhands and our charge to retrieve the Arconic Wayfinder casing from the mines of Pathamar. Gritting their teeth against the lingering pain, they continue. I didn't reveal anything they couldn't already deduce, yet we were given the quest by Jazzhands. That's a fact, yes. We were meant to journey to the mines. That's undeniable. But they wanted specifics, details about the Wayfinder that I just couldn't give because honestly, I don't have them. A shadow crosses their face as they recall the Harper's sealed text of forbidden knowledge. They found the envelope on me, the one from the tea kettle. They broke the seal and they read the contents.
Uh-oh.
They now know what the Harpers intended for us to know. Their hands clenched, a flash of anger in their eyes. But they couldn't extract from me what I don't know. The text held information, not me. I've never read them. And as far as our mission goes, I told them that we're a united front, bound by our shared purpose. Their gaze hardens, resolve gleams in their eyes. I hope I bought us some time and gave us an edge, but we need to act, and fast. They've gained the knowledge, but we still have our determination. We cannot let the cult win. So I'll let you guys search stuff, and then we're going to call it.
Cool. I grabbed a sword. We got to let up Nick.
Yeah. So there's the stuff that's in the item piles that you guys are welcome to get. And then let me open this up. And a simple investigation check shows unaided is that you find a couple of things. Let's do an investigation just so I can see who gets it. Investigation. So the highest investigation gets the goods.
You gonna give us the dice? Thank you, sir.
You are welcome. And Nick even gets to be part of this. Well, Big's not getting shit.
No.
Oh, Nick Maylock. Oh, Fabia killed it.
All right, so the winner is Fabia gets all the goods. So this thing opens up. Nick comes out. He's a bit messed up, you guys. He's not looking so good. Do you think Fabia would share what she's getting? I think she would, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what Fabia gets is she found a map to the mines of Tethramar.
Ooh.
Cool.
All right. So let me drag that into her inventory. Make sure it goes there. I think it should have gone there. Should be map. There we go. She found the Wayward Spirit cellar key that unlocked Nick. She found the Wayward Spirit cell key. She now has the Harper's sealed text of forbidden knowledge, which was the bundle that came in, which basically says, I think I can drag this to the chat, hopefully. Right, so if you click that, it should, you see it in the chat window? Can you click that?
It says I don't have permissions to see it.
Oh, interesting.
That's okay.
So she got that, and then she has the text of forbidden knowledge.
Oh.
And I will let her share that with you the next game. But it's the text. The seal's been broken. The Black Cult has read it, and at this point, I think Fabia would assume there's nothing for you to lose for you guys to read the damn thing. Because you need to know what they know. So all of that is in her inventory. I think I can drag this actually to the... That work? Hold on. Then we'll call it. Where are we right now? We're in Lore.
Can we do XP and
Yeah, I'm gonna end the combat.
give us
And-
free movement?
In the combat.
Mick, so good to see you, buddy. Looking rough.
All right. Auto assign. There's some new XP for you.
Whee!
Is anyone getting close? Fabia's
Very
getting close.
About 1,000 away.
Yeah,
Me too,
I'll
but
say it's
1,000 away.
getting real close. These guys are a bunch of empty promises from occultists, except for the leader. He was pretty badass. So when we next play, you guys have released Nick. He's 6 kinds of hurt. You guys have done some damage. You're not doing any long rest or anything right now. But your next, the next part of your mission is clear, right? It's the mines. It's trying to beat the cultist to the punch, finding whatever the hell it is. Probably need to review those texts. You already have horses and wagons. You know that you're going to hit the Badlands. The Black Road, right? So you know the Black Road is something you need to take. It's through the desert. You're probably going to need to get some provisions if they have any here, and good to go. Actually, you have provisions from the last trip. Any questions or comments before we end it? It was a little bit longer session than I expected, but it went pretty quick. At least you killed some stuff.
Great. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's I truly have to say I truly enjoy these little get-togethers.
Yes.
The next time we play, hopefully we'll have a full house. We'll see.
That will be fun.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys.
Excellent.
Until next time, see you on the Elegant 8 Adventure Sagas.